Yesterday was Make It Count Monday, so I hope you did something to really make it count. How lucky are we to get National All or Nothing Day the very next day? Now, as much as I would like to think the nothing part is off the table as an option, let's address that first, shall we? You might already be doing nothing. Those dreams you may have are so big and lofty, leaving you scared to take even your first step. Or maybe you're just procrastinating, like you know what you need to do, but you're not doing it for whatever the reason. But when you put these words together, all or nothing, it brings a certain swag and strength that makes you stand up straight and give it all you got. This day is calling us out for real. This day is like, look, I know you've been playing small, but not today. So I'm sharing a powerful framework today that gives you simple steps to shift your mindset, face your fears, and make the most of this day as we celebrate National All or Nothing Day. All or nothing to me means ready or not, here I come. I'm going all in. I'm giving it the gusto, full throttle, and nothing's gonna stop me. If that's not you, lean in hard with me. Embrace this new side of you that's an action taker, giving a hair toss to the risk and caution to the wind, because you're going for it today. We've been waiting for you to rise to the occasion and not only greet this next level you, but embody this next level you. Encouragers, unite! This is for you if you don't have the positive support you need to chase your dreams while doing all the things. Or maybe you just need those positive vibes from other positive people doing positive things. You want to do self-improvement together to be great throughout all the areas of your life. If this is you, you found your tribe. I go live once a month, and this is also where we collaborate because together we can do so much more. Join now, and you get to help me create a community we love that serves and supports us in all the right ways. Let's build it together in the Encouragers Unity. We can all use more encouragement in our lives, so click the link in show notes to get started now, and I'll see you inside. In the midst of doing all the things, you can do all things and chase your dreams. Stay encouraged as we go on this journey called life, tackling everything that comes our way while we shine our light despite any circumstances we face. No more downplaying or dimming your light, because through the good, the bad, and everything in between, together we can encourage over everything. Happy National All or Nothing Day, Encourager. Now, let's just get on into it, because I want to talk to you if your dreams are so big and so lofty that you're scared. Like you don't want to take the first step. You know what you need to do, but you're not doing it. If you are anywhere in this category, let's just address this first, because if we don't, the next thing you know, it'll be New Year's resolutions. There'll be all the craze, and you'll be right back there with the same resolutions as the year before, or dare I say years with an S before. Been there, done that, right? I have definitely been there, done that. And I'm pretty sure as I'm cleaning out my closet, I'll find the t-shirt somewhere. But we're done with that. That was the old you that would do nothing. But this new you is all about making a change and doing something about it. Nothing changes unless you do. If you can hear the sound of my voice, or even if you're reading these words, it's not by accident. You are ready, my friend. This day is really calling us out. This day is like, look, boo, I know you've been playing small, but not today. Today is the day we go all in. Today we play big. Today we summon up the courage to do the things we know we need to do. And today is the day to do it. All or nothing to me means ready or not, here I come. I'm going all in. I'm giving it the gusto, full throttle, and nothing is going to stop me. If that's not you, lean into this hard with me. Embrace this new side of you that's an action taker. Give a hair toss to the risk and caution to the wind. Because you're going for it today. We've been waiting for you to rise to the occasion and not only greet this next level you, but embody this next level you. Whatever it is that you need to lay down or set to the side, we are in the space to do that now. Lay down your fears. Today, we are not carrying the weight of that around. Set aside your insecurities today. Why? Because it all starts with one day. Have the courage for one day. When you have courage just one time, you prove to yourself you can do it. Come back and do it again tomorrow to prove it to yourself again. As long as you have the courage to show up day after day, before you know it, it's who you are. Courageous. Build your strength, and with solid proof you can do it, you can develop trust with yourself, which fuels your belief that you can trust yourself to show up with courage on repeat. Then you can boldly say, here I come. And this framework that I'm about to share with you is one of my favorites. If you're thinking, okay, Letitia, how do I do this? Then this is about to be where it gets really good. The first thing I want you to do is define what's holding you back. What risk are you afraid to take? Sometimes the hardest person to get honest with is ourselves. And for some reason, we think that we can outsmart ourselves somehow. We think that avoiding certain things, not telling ourselves the truth, or downplaying things with ourselves somehow makes it easier on us. Nope, not even a little bit. You know when you are straight up lying to yourself? Who you think you fooling? Certainly not you. You ain't fooling nobody, including yourself. Why? Well, for starters, you're smarter than that. No matter how much you try and play coy. Plus, you can't lie to the deepest part of yourself at your core. You know what's up. Be honest with yourself. Nobody deserves your honesty more than you do. You know, you've got to be honest with yourself because you aren't doing yourself any favors by low-key playing dumb, okay? I know that might seem harsh, but I just have to keep it all the way real because you know we do this sometimes. We can justify literally anything. The problem is you're doing yourself a disservice when you do that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Remember, it's that new you up in here. So we're doing things differently now. No more low vibes. Operate as your highest self. You are worthy of self-care every day, not just on a Sunday. As you do all the things and chase your dreams, self-care has to be a major part of your day-to-day life. Giving yourself what you need is the key to being able to give everybody else what they need. If you are having a hard time making sure your self-care is on your list, get all the deets in the Encourager's Insider Guide to Self-Care. These free, easy DIY tips for simple ways to make self-care a part of your daily routine, plus some bonus goodies. Get your free Encourager's Guide to Self-Care because you deserve to be a priority on your list. Grab it right on the blog or theshow.encourageovereverything.com/self-care freebie. No more being last on your list. Grab it today and give yourself the gift of self-care. The only reason why fear continues to hold you back is because you're afraid to face it. When you look fear right in the face, you take your power back. You own the room. You can't change what you don't acknowledge. So you must acknowledge your fears. All your fears really want is to be seen. Once you see your fear and it's looking back at you, it's then that you realize it's not so scary after all. It just wants to be acknowledged. And now that you've given it its few moments of airtime, now you can get down to business doing what you know you need to do. So put your faith foot forward. Step out on faith. I'm about to get real spiritual up in here, okay? Matthew 17:20 reminds us, if I have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can say to this mountain, move from here to there, and it will move. Nothing will be impossible for you. Did you hear that? Nothing will be impossible for you. Ooh, we about to go to church up in here on a Tuesday. You don't have to have all the faith in the world. All you need is the faith of a mustard seed. Do you even know the size of a mustard seed? Do you know what one looks like? Google it. I did, and you'll be amazed at just how small it is. Don't play, okay? A little bit of faith goes a long, long way. You take your little piece of faith and watch it be magnified. If you're unable to do this on your own, tap into your community. You've got to have a friend, a circle of friends, your tribe that has your back and reminds you of your greatness. We all forget our greatness sometimes. That's why you need people to remind you just how awesome you truly are. So get connected and stay connected and put your faith foot forward. When you step out confidently on faith, you're already winning. The last piece of this is a critical one. Taking action is not always easy. I get it. Sometimes our mind plays tricks on us and we start to believe that we need to take some big, loud, gigantic step in order to kick things off in a major way. Don't overlook the value of small steps. Define one small step you can take that will move you forward today. You get to decide what that looks like. Does it mean getting your ideas out onto paper? Thoughts trapped in your mind are no bueno. You'll start to ruminate, and that can lead to repeating the wrong thoughts and talk yourself smooth out of a good thing. So don't overthink it. Just write it down. Bring life to the ideas in your mind by writing it down. Do a brain dump of all of your ideas. This can help bring clarity, and you can decide from there what the next best step is for you to take. Notice I said the next best step. There is no size associated with it. Just what you think is best. It doesn't have to be right. Just what you think is best at this time based on the information that you have right now. When you take the next best step, if it isn't the right one, you'll learn and be more knowledgeable because of it. If you've got what it takes to take big steps, by all means, do you, boo? Go ahead on with your bad self. Let's go. I want to encourage you to get more comfortable doing what's best for you. I give a lot of tips, share a lot of ideas and guidance based on wisdom that I've obtained from all different types of experiences, including my own personal ones. This is not for the purpose of you to do everything I say or even everything that I've done. Explore these ideas that I share and feel what works best for you and go with that. It's my pleasure to guide you and inspire you, but you have to drive. I'm here for guidance and support, but this is your life. And you have to drive it, honey. You have to. Now, I love the question, how I can make the most of this day, because we have to ask better questions in order to have better answers. When you ask low vibration questions, you get low vibration answers. Your mind is just craving for you to level up. The human computer, aka your brain, is way more advanced than you give it credit for. It wants to solve big problems and give great answers. But when you ask questions like, why am I still here dealing with this crap? Or why am I always dealing with the same problems over and over and over again? You only create more of this in your life because your brain starts seeking out those answers. So let's let go of asking rhetorical questions. You know the answers to those questions already. So what are you going to do about it? How can you tell if you're asking low or high vibration questions? It's based on the way that you feel when you ask them. Do you feel empowered or disempowered? Do you feel like a boss or like an employee? Do you feel like you are in control or out of control? Pay attention to how you feel. The better you feel, the higher the vibration you are in, and asking questions from that position. So, how can you make the most of this all or nothing day? Start dreaming up what you want the next phase of your life to look like and feel like. Make a plan for how to start living out that big dream you can't stop thinking about. Do one more thing that you are afraid to do, but today you're doing it imperfectly, scared and all, honey. So what's the next best step for you right now? I encourage you today to take a step, whether it's a baby step or a bold step. They all count. Drake said, started from the bottom, now we're here. Hey. I'm so silly. I crack myself up sometimes. So I don't care how big or bold your step may be, as long as you take one. Take this courage you display today and show up with it again tomorrow. Put it on repeat and see where that gets you. Chances are you won't be disappointed. Even if you are, it's just a chance to get serious about designing your life on purpose in a way that works for you. Encourage over your all or nothing mentality, because together we can encourage over everything. Thanks for tuning in. I would absolutely love to hear from you. Please take a moment to leave a review. All you have to do is rate by lighting me up with some stars. And leave a few words. If you share this episode, let me thank you in advance for sharing positive messages, because we all know some peeps in our lives who could use an extra dose of encouragement. And I'm throwing virtual confetti right now to celebrate you for finishing this episode. I don't know about you, but I'm not ready for this to end. So if you want more, check out theshow.encourageovereverything.com for literally all things Encourage Over Everything. Stay connected and join the email list. Get that VIP treatment by being the first to know all the happenings and get encouragement sent right to your inbox. theshow.encourageovereverything.com has everything that you're looking for, from show notes and all of the info on today's sponsors. And if you are looking to connect with other fellow encouragers, be sure to join my exclusive community at the Encourage Over Everything Facebook group. I can't wait to connect with you in the next episode. Remember, there isn't anything that we can't get through, because together we can encourage over everything.